大家欢迎来到 Yeehaw Yumcha. Welcome everyone to Yeehaw Yumcha Season 2. Now this season we're going to be redirecting this little dumpling cart. Season 1 was mostly a steep learning curve. Me figuring out what was Yeehaw Yumcha all about, and it was fun. Hope you had fun. And thanks to everyone who liked and subscribed to my videos during Season 1, that was great. Now, what's Season 2 going to be about? Yeehaw Yumcha has always been about delivering bite-sized pieces of Chinese in a fun and interesting way. And it's still going to be about that. And Season 2 is going to be a little bit more focused. It's going to have a more purpose, but still going to try to make it fun. What inspired this refocus was a quote that I saw on a friend's Facebook wall, and it said, "You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are." Now, when I saw that quote, it was on the day that I'd been having some friendship issues around that time, and on that day I was feeling particularly, I guess, not appreciated, a little bit disregarded, and I was in a bit of, struggle town. Then I read that quote, and it was like two lights beaming through a fog, and I printed it out, cut it out, and just had it on my computer for days afterwards, and it really just helped me keep my perspective healthy whilst that fog lifted. And I think it was in reading that quote that enabled that fog to actually lift in the first place. I am enough. You are enough. It's as simple as that. So where does the quote come from? Well, it wasn't until, weeks later that I was going through some YouTube videos, and I watched Lewis Howe's School of Greatness videos, because Lewis is an amazing interviewer and he has the most amazing people on his show. And one of the people that he had on his show was MARISA PEER. And I was intrigued, as I always am with all the people he interviews. I was watching the video, and then she revealed herself. She was the I am enough person. Oh my God. There you are. Hi Marisa. I wanted to write I am enough absolutely everywhere. And Marisa encourages that. She's like, write it on your mirror, in lipstick. Write it on a window. Wherever you're looking, regularly, each day, write it down. Get that into your head. Then I wondered, hang on, well, how would I write I am enough in Chinese? That would be cool. And thus the spark was lit for Season 2. Ta-da! From this episode onwards, I'm going to be focusing on inspirational people who have shifted our collective consciousness in one form or another. I will then get their key messages and distill them into their simplest form possible, and then translate them into Chinese, Mandarin Chinese, for us to all learn a little more together. Now, I'm going to do my very best. As I said before, this is a learning process for me, just as much as it is for you. And so I welcome all contributions, suggestions, edits. We're all working together here, so contribute. Given that Marisa was the inspiration for Season 2, it's only appropriate that I honour her by dedicating the first episode to her. I should make it clear right about now that Marisa, apart from the fact that she doesn't even know who I am, she's not endorsed this. And she's not sponsored it, nor requested it, and her team haven't either. This is just off my own back, so legal tick box ticked. Alright, onwards we go. Let's talk about MARISA PEER. MARISA PEER is the founder of Rapid Transformational Therapy. She's a world-renowned speaker, hypnotherapist, trainer, author, and entrepreneur. There's a lot to Marisa, and to try and summarize her accolades would just do her a disservice, really. So I'm going to flip you over to a promo reel that I found on her YouTube channel. Let the master summarize her own accolades, and then we'll flip back here. Probably take a couple of minutes, but it'll be worth it. It'll give you a great idea of who she is. Alright, see you in a bit.
We have the honor right now to be with the one and only Marisa Peer.
She has just flown in from LA to be with us today. So to start off the day, we'd like to welcome Marisa Peer.
Someone who simply blew my mind. I'm super happy to introduce you today to Marisa Peer.
Speaker, best-selling author, columnist, and advisor to the stars. Please welcome Marisa Peer.
See, here's the thing about iamenough.
When you know that you're enough, you don't have to try to make someone like you. You know, it's so many women who go, I want to find a great guy, so I'm going to get my hair done and my nails done, and I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to get a great outfit, I'm going to get everything waxed off, and I'm going to spend a fortune. And you don't have to do any of that. People who try to be perfect are, without question, the unhappiest people in the world, because there's a finishing line. It says, run towards that. Oh, I'm just going to move it over there. I'm going to move it over there. It's going over there now. And they can never win that race because they can't even complete it. And I see sometimes men who go, you know, I want to find a great girl, so I'm going to act like I've got more money and rent a great car and pretend. Don't pretend, just be you. You're enough. When you're 6, you can go, I don't understand, my mum and dad don't love me, but maybe I'll try really hard and I'll be smart and cute and kind and clever and they'll love me. And of course it doesn't work because it's not the 6-year-old's fault. And then they get to, oh right, I've tried all this stuff, they don't love me because I'm not lovable. And once you buy into that, that's a real problem because you go through the world with this belief. And I want you to remember this expression, first you make your beliefs and then your beliefs make you. So be very careful about the beliefs you make because they make you. And once you made a belief, guess what happens? You go out into the world and the universe matches your belief. Change your thoughts, change your beliefs. Have a little Mick Jagger in you. Well, actually, no, that probably wasn't the right thing to say. Have a little Mick Jagger in your mind. And, yeah, well, do that too. And don't give in to aging. You don't, just defy it. It doesn't even exist. Thank you for listening.
Welcome back. She's pretty impressive, isn't she? Thought you'd think so. Marisa isn't just about positive affirmations and using, like, you know, positive words to replace negative words to convince ourselves of a better future or a better now. She's more about generating positive emotions to replace negative emotions. Because, as she would say, in the battle between logic and emotion, emotion always wins. Emotion is why we eat when we're not physically hungry. Emotion, fear, is why we don't talk to that person who covers every attribute we would want in a partner. Emotion is why we don't apply for that job because we think that we're not good enough for it. Emotion leads. Okay, let's get some of Marisa's theories and break them down to their very basic components. Let's start with thoughts and thinking. 设想 are our thoughts. So what are our feelings and emotions? 感情和情绪. So how do we express positive feelings or negative feelings? Negative is 负. Positive is 正. So negative feelings and emotions are 负, 感情和情绪, and positive feelings and emotions are 正, 感情和情绪. So we come to the end of the video. which circles us back to the beginning of the video, to the statements, I am enough. Those 3 words that kicked off season 2. What is it in Chinese, Mandarin Chinese? I thought it would be 我学过了. 我 meaning I, me. 学 being is am. 过了 meaning enough, sufficient. But Google Translate actually told me that it was 我学过了. Okay, got that wrong. Anyway, was there another way I could say it? Another way that was a bit deeper, that really encompassed the energy of the statement that Marisa was trying to get us to embrace. And there is one. Ji Zu Yi. Ji Zu Yi. Now Ji means oneself. It's the I am. It's all that encompasses my being. All of me is enough. Now you can find out more about Marisa Peer on her websites, on her YouTube channel, and there's also, she features a lot on Mindvalley. They've got some great speeches of hers there. And yeah, wherever you are, like hashtag iamenough or Ji Zu Yi, and also hashtag Marisa Peer and Mindvalley, so that she knows that more people are getting the message. Okay. Oh, and if you have any contribution, any corrections, once again, as I said before, let me know. This is all about us learning together, and do all that stuff, you know, the likes, the subscribe, the ring the bell, all of that. Alright, 谢谢 and 再见.